So it seems Joy Taylor and Emmanuel Acho might just have time to hit the Red Lobster for seafood in a trash bag, and then have to swing by the Motel 6 for dirtball activities. Because they've been fired, Joy Taylor chopped, Emmanuel Acho tossed out on trash pickup day. Right now, on Doing It for GP.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. And with that said, let's take this walk. Okay, so if you're a person who doesn't give a about sports, you're ill-informed or on the story, or you don't know why the story of these particular characters being fired is such a big deal, take a look at this clip. Previously on just roll the clip. Right.
Keep it a buck. If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want, fine, funny, fucking money.
Yep.
You're throwing all
Pussy.
boundaries,
Oh.
standards.
With rehearsal for the new show Speak, and I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in? So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports.
But you just strung out over that bitch. You just want some pussy, that's all.
I always wondered how Joy Taylor got the host seat on Undisputed or the co-host seat on Colin Cowherd. You know, besides having a pretty face and being the sister of an NFL Hall of Famer, what were her credentials? Well, we all know what she's doing up at Fox Sports to get all those opportunities.
What's she do? She's sucking some dick, man.
And allegedly, Skip Bayless offered $1.5 million for some pussy, which is very believable. I mean, Ernestine, come on. You know, but let's start there. A former Persian hairstylist at FS1 has put forth a lawsuit against Skip Bayless and Joy Taylor and an executive at FS1, alleging a lot of what I just alluded to in much detail. Now, her accusations against Joy are intertwined with the accusations against the FS1 executive. Allegedly, the executive was sort of a creep around the workplace who could get you places. The lawsuit alleges that the executive had touched the hairdresser inappropriately at a party, a work party, and when she ended up telling Joy about it, Joy ultimately told her, get over it. This was allegedly because Joy also hinted that she was using her twat to use that guy to get an opportunity. This is all the while Joy was married to retired basketball player Earl Watson, and allegedly this was the reason a divorce was filed. Earl found out and then he got paid off to keep his mouth shut. The suit also alleges that Joy planned to Me Too the executive just in case he tried to fire her, because of course he had a history of firing women who didn't, let's say, get with the program. In addition, and a cherry on top, is that it's also alleged Joy slept with Emmanuel Acho's corny ass because apparently he could put the word in for, you know, to get on a new show Speak when they were doing layoffs over at FS1. Right? So, as I mentioned in the beginning, old peanut butter cans and served butter biscuits now have time to share a meal. By the way, I have no clue as to why the Nigerian-American Emmanuel Acho, you know, thought he could play whisperer to American whites concerning American blacks. But, yeah, you know, guessing in his mind, because he's African and I guess linguistically superior, say on the level of white people, I guess he can then translate, you know, all that's bad talkings they's doing in the black community.
Welcome to the first of hopefully many episodes of Uncomfortable Conversations with the Black Man. In the midst of all this chaos in our world, so many of y'all have reached out to me, and by y'all, I mean white people, have reached out to me asking, how can I help? How can I join in? How can I stand with you? So I've created this for you. Consider this a safe space to educate yourself and help me help you by leaving your questions and sharing this video.
Unbelievable. But speaking of Betty wishes he never felt all that joy. I mean, all the ratings sucked for all of the shows that were cut, but
you know, having workplace relations can't help, because how he was raised, probably nothing worse than losing a job. Probably brings a lot of shame. And as far as Joy Taylor, I guess she's getting to that age where, you know, all she might be good for is a good. And plenty of simps are in power positions. Look, she'll bounce back. Well, she'll throw it back, and then she'll bounce back. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue. Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?